Good evening. My name is Bridger McGaw. I'm the chair of the Town Meeting Members Association, here to present on Article 25, an amendment to town meeting management provisions in the town bylaws. We're entering this as a citizens petition because it was the easiest manner to quickly get these bylaw ideas in front of town meeting and give you an opportunity to vote on each of them. For a little background, the Town Meeting Members Association Executive Committee has had a working group working on opportunities to improve the bylaws where there may be different challenges that have been identified. Specifically, the group identified 5 different issues over the last few years as we moved to hybrid meetings around start time for meetings, guidelines for reconsideration and the new information requirement, some amendment procedures, moving the question protocols, as well as transitioning from this mention of Robert's Rules of Order in our bylaws. We've discussed creating a standing committee, creating an ad hoc committee. None of those options really, we felt, served any of us very well. They were laborious, caused for more time and administrative work. And so instead, we dug in, and a small group of presented these ideas to the TMMA, and they're here for your consideration. There are 3 changes we are recommending. One, regarding moving the previous question and its voting levels for passage, as well as an administrative change regarding how town meeting is actually governed. First, let's talk about Chapter 118, Section 15A. This really is an effort to bring up to the current practice something that is no longer used but is still in our bylaws. Currently, the bylaws reference the previous question being put in the form, "Shall the question on the amendment now be put?" And while any of us who have been reading old versions of town meeting time can surely enjoy this language, the moderators for the past few decades have been using the previous question shall be put in the form, "I move the previous question." We believe it's time to just let the record reflect what is current practice, what has been past practice, and update the bylaws. There's a procedural reference also in Section 118.19 regarding how we are actually governed. And I take these out of order specifically because town meeting has now and in the past for many decades used town meeting time adopted by the Massachusetts Moderators Association, and that is how we govern our meetings. The procedure that is currently in our bylaws is noted here as Robert's Rules of Parliamentary Practice. This is not how we govern town meeting, and we are recommending bringing this up to code through the change noted here to correctly note town meeting time. Additional copies of this can be made available at the Cary Library. They're available for purchase online. But also a new version has just been adopted by the Massachusetts Moderators Association, and this is an appropriate time to make these changes. Finally, under town meeting time, the practice for the motion to close debate is a 2/3 vote. Lexington currently uses a majority vote, though historically, when this motion is offered, it eventually passes with overwhelming numbers, including more than the 2/3. This change aligns with town meeting time. It provides some assurances that meeting has truly heard enough debate to make a decision. I'm sure there will be some conversation about this on the floor, but we hope that the meeting will recognize the opportunity here to follow town meeting time, but also continue to give the moderator discretion in other matters that we did not bring forward formal amendment changes and other changes to the bylaws. But this one we believe is an appropriate change. So this is just a change to adopt the previous question shall require a 2/3 vote to pass to put an end to debate. That's all we have. Welcome your questions in town meeting or online. Thank you.